Good evening and welcome to the draw for the quarter-finals of the Scottish Gas Women's Scottish Cup. We are here at Hampden Park where once again the semi-finals and final will take place. So all the teams in the hat today, just one game away from a place here at the National Stadium. I'm delighted to say we are joined by a true Scotland legend, top goal scorer and winner of the Scottish Cup as well in a very prestigious career, Julie Fleeting. Julie, great to have you here, and how much are you enjoying after what has been another goal fest of a weekend in the Scottish Cup, just how competitive the women's game is up here right now?
Yeah, I mean, to have such good ties in the last round, to see so many great goals, to still have the big teams there as well as getting Livy involved as well. So it's shaping up to be a really good round, and of course, as you said at the start, to have that carrot dangling in front of them where they are just that one game away from a match at Hampden. It just doesn't get any better than that.
You did win this trophy. You also won a number of FA Cups as well. What is the build-up? Once you get to the latter stages of the competition, what is it like building up towards potentially being at that cup final at the end of a season?
I think everyone will say it's about taking it one game at a time, and of course you have to do that. But the players will have one eye on being able to play at the National Stadium. There'll be many of them that haven't played here before, so it is just about getting through each tie and having those cup finals in every single game and just trying to make sure that your team are in the hat for the next round.
And the way that the Scottish Cup has grown to be at the National Stadium, you've got the TV coverage, everything around this cup final now, how impressive is that and how much does that add to the whole occasion? I mean, you experienced it at the FA Cup being on the BBC and everybody at home being able to watch you play.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge. The way that women's football has grown over the last few years, to be able to play here, to have it televised for people who maybe can't make it to the games, so to be able to watch it on the TV, it's absolutely huge for the players, and they deserve it because they've got a great product that they put on the pitch, and we can see how competitive some of those ties were in the last round. That these players deserve to be on the biggest stage possible, and certainly this cup's offering them that, and at the end of it, to get that cup final would just be the absolute pinnacle in their career, I'm sure.
Any that stand out for you? What's the one that you remember back in the cup final that?
My favourite cup final would be my first FA Cup final at Arsenal. I had maybe signed just a few months prior to the game. I played for Scotland the day before. We played Germany at Livingston, and I flew down straight after the game, and the cup final was the next day. So my second 90 minutes in 2 days, and we managed to win that game. So it being the first one, it was really special.
Different days, eh? Not all that preparation and everything you have now.
No.
Well, listen, let's get straight to this one. There's a lot of football to be played before we get to cup final stage, but this is the next round, the quarter-final round, and these are the 8 teams that are looking to get themselves to Hampden Park. Number 1 in the draw is Celtic. Ball number 2 will be Heart of Midlothian. Number 3, Hibernian. Number 4, Livingston. Number 5, Montrose. Number 6, Partick Thistle. Number 7, Rangers. And number 8, Spartans. So let's get straight to the draw. Julie, can we draw the first team, please?
Number 3.
Number 3 is Hibernian, who had a huge result yesterday, knocking out Glasgow City on penalties.
Number 7.
And they will play Rangers. It is a rematch of last season's League Cup final. Rangers beaten finalists here last season.
Number 4.
Number 4, Livingston from SWPL 2. Flying the flag for that league, the only team out with the top flight in the draw today.
Number 8.
And they are at home to Spartans, who had a hard-fought victory over Aberdeen yesterday.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Partick Thistle. Got a cup final to look forward to already this season, looking to try and get to another semi-final. They will be at home to
Number 2.
Number 2, Heart of Midlothian. A huge win for them yesterday to get through to the quarter-final stage. And the final tie
Number 5.
Number 5 is Montrose. A really good win yesterday against Stirling University, and they will be at home to, I think we might know, let's see.
Number 1.
Number 1, it is indeed the holders, the current champions Celtic, who won here at Hampden last season. So that concludes the quarter-final draw. 4 really good ties to look forward to. Anything that stands out for you in that, Julie?
I think the Hibs-Rangers game, I think Hibs having put out City in the last round, they would have been hoping for a more favourable tie than playing against Rangers, who have been flying this season. So that'll be a really tricky one, but Hibs have obviously had success this season already to put out such a good side in City. So that'll be one to watch.
It will indeed, and there is confirmation of the 4 ties. So it is Hibernian against Rangers, Livingston from the SWPL2 taking on Spartans, Partick Thistle are at home to Heart of Midlothian, and Montrose face the holders Celtic. These ties will take place on Sunday the 10th of March. Well, Julie, thank you very much for helping us conduct the draw. Do follow at Scottish Cup on social media for all the news, features and everything else that is going on behind the scenes of this season's Scottish Gas Women's Scottish Cup. A huge good luck to all 8 teams involved in the quarter-finals. Hampden awaits for the winners. We'll see you soon.